Hello and welcome to Trinity Farms. My name is Dave, and this is my goat farm. And I thought making some videos would be interesting for y'all. I know it's interesting for me dealing with these animals. They're very friendly, they're loving. They've all been fed this morning, so they're very calm right now, and it's a good time to kind of introduce everybody. I go ahead and introduce myself. I'm going to flip this around. I'm Dave. I hope you can see me well, and welcome to Trinity Farms again. And so I'm going to introduce you to the animals now. All right down here is a lovely little baby girl. She was born about 3 months ago, January, and she has been really babied, so she's right up on me all the time. Her name is Muka, and that means mouth, and that's appropriate because she likes to eat. This is another baby boy of mine. He's Harley, and he is about 7, 8 months old. He may be almost a year. Really sweet goat, great companion. I weathered him, so now he's a full-time farm. He lives here, and he will until he passes. This right here is Bucky. He's another weathered male, and he's a really good goat. Friendly, likes attention. He'll spend all the time you want with him. This is one of my oldest wethers. His name is Pran. Uh, he's been with me for, I'd have to think, 12 years, 10, yeah, at least 12 years. Maybe. I have to look and think about how long I've had him. But he's a good, healthy goat, Looks great. Love him. There's my one lone sheep, and that is Dasha, which means 10. She was the 10th one born on the farm. And she's always been a little standoffish. But she's friendly and she will work with you, but she hates to be milked. And she hates to. I've had a lot of problems with her pregnancies, and so she's not going to get pregnant again. All right, let's get over here to some of the little ones. That's Boo. Buta is her name, the large mama right there. I would say the mama. Oh, she's not very large. She's kind of a smaller goat. I call her Boo. Real sweet babe. She was one of my bottle fed, so she was with me a lot. Muka is another bottle fed, so she's, they get really, really attached to you if you bottle feed them. And that's her baby right there. And his name is Atma, which means spirit. Her name is Buta, which means ghost or phantom. That's Ika there, which means 2. She was the second of twins. Oh no, that means 1. She was the first of twins, born to her mother, which is Dasha, who is number 10. That's why we named her Ika. She's another number. And then that's her Buta. That's her baby, and his name is Ashta, which means 8, because he was the 8th one born this year. But Ashta is his name. Over there is Noelle. She was born, was a yearling this past Christmas. She's a really sweet goat. There's the sheep again. All right. Over here, I'm going to just kind of show you. Oh, there's one of my big males right there. His name is Panic, because at one time he was hell on wheels, but he has calmed down finally with age, and he is my, one of 2 of my breeders. You see right here, I have a fence that's electrified. Boy, that keeps the peace. I've had problems with this fence being down, and let me tell you, I paid for it. With fighting and overabundance of goat, I'll show you the other big male. And actually, it was because this fence was up that they fought, and he lost a horn. So he's not right here, but I'll show him to you. He's somewhere back there. There's another one of my yearling goats right there. His name is Butch. There's another one that's, he might almost be a year. He's getting there. He's probably 7 months, 8 months. I have to look at my dates. That's PT. That's 2 letters, but actually we just call him Petey. There's Winter, because he was born on the winter solstice. Really beautiful goat. You notice they stay away from the fence. And let me see, I'll walk you down here. There he is. There's the one with the 1 horn. Oh, there's Butch. I guess I was looking at Sundance before. That's Butch coming up. All right, there's the big boy back there. And he's got 1 horn, as you see. They fought to the fence, and he lost his horn, and boy, that was a shocking day. Antibiotics and patches and all kinds of things went into saving that guy. And for a year, he had to be taken care of, and he still had an infection come back a year later, and I had to give him some more antibiotics. But we did it all right here on the farm, and he's fine. But you can see he has 1 horn. His name is Lightning, by the way. The one walking up towards me right now, that's a really sweet goat. He's probably about the same age as PT. His name is Telly, after Telecaster. The one back there, behind the tree, kind of, he's my yearling. He's about 15 months old. And he's just starting to fill out. And his name is Mikhail. All right, so, oh, here's one of my big females. She's about to have babes, so you'll get to see her have her babes, or at least see her babes coming. Sure enough, that's PJ, which is actually Prisha Jr., but she also looks like she's got pajamas on, so when she was little, it was a cute name for her. But we call her PJ still, but her real name is Prisha Jr., because her mom died right after she was born. And so I named after her mom, and she's just a beautiful goat. And she's had many, many good babies, and she's not overbred, but I'm gonna give all of them a year break after we get to the end of this kidding season, and we're almost there. April's coming, and that's about the time I have my last babes. But we'll see. They started in the new year, and we'll go to usually April. But here's the farm. It's 10 acres square. I'm in North Central Florida. Beautiful area. And you can see they've eaten everything. I have free and everything they eat except for what falls from the trees, and they eat a lot of that. If you look down, right now, you know, we're kind of in our spring season when they drop their leaves, the evergreens here, the laurel oaks, and they just eat that stuff up. Then the acorns will come later, and they'll eat all those, and the cherry trees will drop cherries, and they eat that. But that's about all they can really get off the land here, because I don't have any pasture. So I bring in hay, and I buy milled feed, about a 14%. Comes from a hopper in a nearby town. And luckily we have that available to us here, so I go and buy it by the hundreds of pounds in a barrel. And it lasts me, you know, 3 barrels last me about 6 weeks feeding these guys. Then I buy 2 round bales of hay, and each 1 round bale will get me through a month, usually. All right, there's Dottie and her twins. She was a first-time mother, really good mom. She really takes care of her babies. You can see her loving on her boy right there. His name is Frosty, Frosty the Snowman. And then Snow White's back there, because she is Snow White. And both are really sweet babes. You are. Say hi, buddy. He's got a little something on his nose we're taking care of. He's a real sweet guy. Mom's really good. Dottie is her name. She's the daughter of PJ. That one right there. It was one of her twins. And now she had her first set of twins born this year. Their first babies. Over here is her other twin. That's the sister of Dottie. Oh, no, no, not the sister of Dottie. Dottie was not a twin. I'm sorry, Dottie was not a twin. This one is one of the twins. Born to PJ a couple seasons back. And this one is Can Can. And so she had one boy this year. Right. This is Little Bit. She's a beautiful little doe. Back there is a set of twins that were born to this one right here. That's Puru. And these are her two twins. This one right here, which is Puka. And then you met Muka. Get my shout out of here. Look at there. There's Puka and her mom. That right there is Asha. Boy, there's a story behind Asha. She's my goat that has 9 lives. But we have kept her alive, and she had her first, not her first baby. She lost a couple of babies, actually. But this is her girl that was born this year, and she is doing great. So she's staying with her mama just because mama needs her baby anyway, and we're real proud of Asha. She was not a healthy baby when she was born. A lot of work went into keeping her alive. This is Jackson, and Jackson is the baby of, oh, where'd she go? Little Bit. And Jackson is a weathered male, so he'll be on the farm with us until he passes, and he's a really good boy. This is Noelle again. She's a yearling, little female. She's doing great. This is Priya, and her little one, who's another weathered male we're keeping, and his name is Prana. So Priya and Prana. She has twinned for me. She's made some pretty babies, but we're going to have her. She's pregnant again, so she's going to have one more baby. She's had problems, and we'll explain as we continue the video. She's had problems in pregnancies. Let me go ahead and show you these babies, if I can show you both. These ones were born just a few nights ago, and that's the mom. She's a cutie pie. That's one of my babes. She was another bottle fed. Her mother died when she was born. Sometimes that happens, you know, and as you do this more, you get better at it, I guess. But I've learned how to get everything ready for them and how to keep them healthy and you know, keep their nutrition levels right when they're going to have babes. Learning experience. This is her little girl that was born, and this is just 2 days ago. And so, yeah, it was really awesome. Really awesome. And over here, we have her little boy who looks just like Panic. So I'm running there. Hey, baby. What you doing, baby? So his name is Zildjian, after the high hats and brass on the drum set. And then her name is Pearl, and then that's her mother, Pavana is her name. And her name is Breeze because she was really easy to raise. She was bottle fed, but she was really easy to raise. She's just a sweet goat. Look at this. I have a wild turkey on the farm, and he has decided that this is his place to hang out. This is my turkey. Her name is Pearl, it happens to be. And this wild turkey just showed up the other day. And look at him. He's beautiful, isn't he? Just absolutely gorgeous. And that's the thing about North Florida, North Central Florida, it's pretty awesome weather. And so you get a lot of wildlife. We're near a river here. Actually, we're near 2 rivers, but I'm really close to one in particular, the Santa Fe. And so we get deer and turkey. Look at that guy. I'm so awesome we caught him on the first video. But he has come out here and let himself be known, and he's hanging out. And that's another wild turkey right there that has come up here to live. I do feed them, but they're here. Now, I haven't fed him. He just showed up and started, displaying for these girls. But there's one turkey. Our old girl, she's pretty old, Pearl. He's probably not going to like me being in here at all. I'm going to try to stay over this side so I don't scare him. Alright, here's the latest and greatest set of twins. Well, not the last set of twins, were the last one we looked at. These girls are absolutely beautiful. One is her mom, first of all, is Devi, which means two, because she was the second set of twins. Second one that was a set of twins, Ika being the first and Devi being the second, from Dasha. And then that's Parna, and that's Kama, which both mean love in Sanskrit. Kama and Parna. This little guy right here, he was born about 10 days ago, 2 weeks maybe, to Maya over there, whose real name is Vismaya, but she was, she's a really good protective mom, and this is her little boy, Minor, who was, comes from Norse mythology, that name Minor. It has something to do with the Bifrost Bridge. Anyway, and here we are with the last one of the babies that were born. This is one of the twins I was talking about that was born to PJ. And the other, that's Can over there, and this is KK. And she's a real sweet girl. And this is her. Look at the baby boy. Boy, he is a big fatty. He is a fatty boy. What do we name him? KK, I can't remember what we named your boy, but he sure is a pretty boy. And he has just kept and gotten well fed from Mama. He's a babe, aren't you? And this is a good girl, this is my KK. She likes hanging out here. I have them in a, kind of fenced in area back here. There's an enclosure, there's another enclosure. And my fences, more by luck than design, I just happen to meet up. And so I can close them off or let them out. There's my one and only sheep again. And her name is Pebbles. Bam Bam was her mate, but he just didn't do well here. And I couldn't seem to get him to thrive. I got him when he was a young male, and I took him, brought him out here, and he didn't have a grass field. He came from a grazing herd, and so I could not get him to switch over to being fed. He wouldn't even need to pay. He just kind of wasted away. It was sad. All right, let's see. And you can see this is the 10 acres again. I have this smaller enclosure here because it just makes it easier for me to, hi baby. That's the baby over there. He's making the noise. Where did that turkey go? There he is. He's still hanging out. Now, look how beautiful his colors are. They're coming out as he gets in the sun. Look at that guy. Yeah, that's something. Okay, well, we're getting close to 20 minutes. I'm going to turn this around and hopefully you can see me. Again, this is Trinity Farms, and I'm Dave, and we'll continue to make these videos and get them out on the internet. I hope you enjoyed that. Kind of a calm day this morning. I'll catch them and you'll see all kinds of crazy things happen here, because having a goat farm is crazy. But I think you'll enjoy your visits here. So we'll see you again. Bye-bye.